Hey, good day, everybody. Here's a great piece by Michael P. Atrazak. I think that's how you pronounce his name, but it's really good. It's something that all of us need to do. Now, because of all of the things that we've learned from time over the years, and a lot of the things that we think about and focus on and believe aren't accurate. Sometimes we need to reprogram our thoughts. So here's 4 ways to actively reprogram your thoughts. Meditation is like sitting by the bank of a river watching it flow by. From time to time, we get pulled into the thought stream, but that's okay. In fact, pulling ourselves out to, again, sit and watch is the heart of the practice. With 10 minutes of daily meditation, I've been able to see my otherwise unobserved thoughts for what they are, passing, flotsam. Although I've sidestepped boatloads of negative emotion, lately I've noticed the same obnoxious thoughts assailing me year after year. I got tired of all those seductive but harmful sirens pulling me under. I decided it was time to use some powerful techniques to actively reprogram my thoughts, and you can too. He can't help it. He's set in his ways. The folk wisdom that adults can't change is being challenged by new research. Our personality is not cast in stone in childhood. The brain is highly reprogrammable at any age. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to form new neural pathways, interconnections between parts of our nervous system. This happens after injury, but also in response to our environment, thoughts, and emotions. As with building muscle, the more we work out certain neural pathways, the stronger they become. That's why repetition is so important. Robust pathways become our favorite psychological highways. We can generate more happiness, calm, and kindness in our life simply by practicing these emotions. Throughout our lives, we have unwittingly used this technique to program negative emotions, but we can also do the same for patience and love and passion and joy. How many of you know something intellectually but fail to apply that wisdom? You know jealousy will push your partner away, but you get angry when they talk to the opposite sex. Far too long, anyway. When judgment or negativity comes up, it means your internal dialogue is off, says Ty Gibson, a personal development expert. Thankfully, there's a simple fix. Your subconscious mind works more through feeling than language, Gibson says. By leveraging strong emotion, we create a direct line to the operating instructions of your subconscious. Think about a time you were incredibly angry or hurt and changed a belief that you now hold. In my case, when I lost a business deal, I used my anger to replace an attachment to one specific version of success. Here are 4 methods you can use to train yourself to think and feel anything. Number 1, Tony Robbins' priming method. Tony Robbins says emotion is created by motion. A change in your physical state will change how you feel. Last month I attended his Unleash the Power Within seminar and learned about priming, which harnesses this principle. Here's how it works. Number 1, sit down with your eyes closed and raise your hands above your head. 2, breathe heavily in and out through your nose for 3 sets of 30 breaths. 3, on each out breath, pull your arms downward, making fists. Number 4, after 3 sets, feel gratitude and self-love. In the resulting state, you can easily plant healthy new thoughts and beliefs in your mind. Number 2, the DeMartini method. Human behavior specialist Dr. John DeMartini also uses neuroplasticity to reprogram the brain. He asks his clients a series of questions to help them neutralize negative emotional charges and replace them with emotional equilibrium. His method alters several structures of the brain, including the hypothalamus and amygdala, which are responsible for expressions of fear, guilt, and aggression. How does it work? When facing a challenging situation, Gibson says, question the situation itself and ask, what good comes from it? Look for the benefits because there's always at least one. Maybe your enormous strength, which you value so greatly, comes from a parent abandoning you as a child or a physical illness. Seeing the good can help you drop the unhelpful beliefs quickly. Number 3, affirmations. Whatever we plant in our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion will one day become a reality. Earl Nightingale. Over time, we can become set in our ways. Repetitive thinking leads to stronger connections between neurons, and the brain defaults to these deeper pathways. We get stuck in a rut, but there is hope. It's possible to be the architect of your own Scrooge-like metamorphosis using affirmations, phrases repeated often and daily. Our subconscious is the factory that generates many of our thoughts, positive and negative, and can be reprogrammed not only with strong emotion but also through repetition. Affirmations lodge new operating instructions into your subconscious the same way that listening to a song on repeat will leave it stuck in your head for days. Tony Robbins bridges the gap between repetition and emotion. His incantations are affirmations done with explosive emotion and conviction. If your affirmation is, I am a persuasive speaker, then your incantation would be the same words shouted while beating your chest and jumping around. The idea here, upheld by the science of neuroplasticity, is that our brains are more susceptible to reprogramming under conditions of heightened emotion. And number 4, visualization. Buddha said, what you imagine, you create. Visualization works like affirmations to rewire our neurons and attract the thoughts and feelings we want. Vividly imagining yourself doing or having whatever you want works well for quickly getting your dream job, house, or relationship, but it can also work for attracting healthy emotions. If you consistently visualize yourself reacting to challenges with calm and compassion, you will manifest this behavior. Take time every day to visualize yourself having the emotional resilience or the positive beliefs that you want. Within 5 minutes of daily practice, with even 5 minutes of daily practice, you will start to see powerful change. After 15 years, I still meditate at least 10 minutes each day, but after 15 years, I still struggle with insecurity, fear, and anger. I had little choice but to seek out a new way to actively install new patterns. Meditation pulls me out of the stream, but with the new tools, I'm building a boat to better navigate the flow without getting soaked. You can do the same, but be patient. You've taken a lifetime to wear in your neural grooves. Consistent and skillful practice is a way. Have patience. You've got this.